We'll do it live.
What's up,
Giggly Witches?
it's episode
27.
and today we're talking about
Aquarius season.
woo.
That was really good.
That was good.
It's us being together. We're in sync.
Yeah,
In sync.
in sync.
We're if you're not watching, we're together. I
We're
am
together.
physically on Pam's couch right now. in
Wow.
Nashville. I can't hardly believe it.
So crazy.
It's crazy. Oh my gosh, we've been having so much fun. Today we had Sleepy Girl Day.
We did have Sleepy Girl
TM.
Day.
But yeah, we want to talk about Aquarius season and how to make the most of it, use it for, spiritual, personal manifestation type stuff. But before we do that, I didn't plan any silly goofies.
I didn't either. I figured we would just talk about
what we've been up to.
our adventures.
Yeah. Okay, I have show and tell I would like to show everybody.
Okay.
Do you know what it is?
Well, I just saw you.
Okay, if you're not watching, I'll describe this to you. But I have a lot of show and tells. Okay, I just want to, so if you've been around for a while, I think we mentioned on an episode that you kept sending me TikToks of everybody getting roofied in Nashville.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, wow, Pam, you're really making me want to come. You're really sending me all these great TikToks of how dangerous Nashville is to go out in. And I was laughing so hard because when I got here, Pam got me this, which I saw on Shark Tank. And if you know anything about me, big fan of Shark Tank.
One thing about me
that I don't think I've ever talked about on the internet before is I fucking love Shark Tank. And she got me what's it called? The nightcap. Look at, if you're watching, what is this? It just looks like an unassuming scrunchie, but not for long. It's got sound effects. It's one of those scrunchies that has like a hidden pocket, and then why isn't it coming out? And then you pull out this cover for your drink, and it's got a little hole for a straw. And I thought that was just the darn cutest thing, but also Pam doesn't trust me to not get roofied, and I understand. I have a carefree attitude.
I don't not trust you. I don't trust other
it's like,
people.
Sadie just floating around here. She's definitely gonna get roofied. And I used it.
Yes.
When we went to Broadway.
And look at us, we didn't get roofied.
Guess what?
Didn't get
No one
roofied.
got roofied here. I couldn't get it on at first, but after a few attempts. But it's called, this episode is not sponsored by Nightcap It. You're covered. But really fun. Really fun. That was silly, but also not, because it's important to not get roofied. Now I've been watching all of her videos of how she slips candy in her friends' drinks to show how easy it is. And I can't believe I have not been roofied before. It's really easy. I can't believe I've come this far. Knock on wood.
Knock on wood.
There's no freaking wood around. Oh, your head, the floor.
I know. I think it's so scary, but also I think there's only been one time that I've ever been roofied. Or I don't know if it was I don't know what happened, but my whole tour, my whole crew, I think we all got drugged. We were in Poland. This is the craziest thing. It was actually really scary in the morning when we all woke up and we like talked about it. So we were in Poland, and we had like a disco loadout, which is like not as fun as it sounds. It's actually like the worst kind of loadout, because it basically means that like after the show, when you load out, you kind of have like a bit of time to like break everything down, get yourself together, and then like you load everything back on the bus, and then you leave to the next place. Disco loadout means you have like 30 minutes. 30. Did you know?
30. You didn't know you have 30 minutes.
You have like no time.
That's that audio is from, fun fact.
Yeah. You have like, honestly, it's probably like 45 minutes, but you have like you have no time to like break everything down, settle the show, and like be on your way, because then like typically like a DJ comes in or whatever is
next.
Yeah. So you're also like cross loading, like people are loading in, you're loading out. It's a whole thing.
Wow.
Everybody hates disco loadouts. But afterwards, we went to the disco.
Okay. The disco part.
And that was fun until we all woke up in the morning. Well, I threw up. I don't throw up. Like, I never ever get sick.
Yeah.
Even, again, knock on wood, like physically sick, or like especially from drinking, mostly just because I don't drink enough to make me sick. I got sick. My tour manager was leaving our tour to go to another tour, and we were getting a different tour manager.
Yeah.
And I woke up and he was gone. So that was supposed to happen, but I have no recollection of him leaving. Then there was only 5 of us on the whole bus, which was also kind of crazy because we had the like bus company like overbooked. So then they ended up giving us a bigger bus, and we had like a so in Europe, a lot of they're like double-decker tour buses, and there's like 16 bunks, but there were only 5 of us.
So you all had your own like
so
section?
We all had, it was great. But anyway, so the drummer got sick. Our front of house LD lighting director got sick. And then when we conferred with our tour manager that left, he left Poland, got on a plane to Scotland to go home, and woke up in his bed and has no recollection of how he got there.
That's impressive that he made it.
Doesn't have his wallet, had his passport, I guess.
I was like, how'd you get over without your wallet?
Didn't have his wallet, didn't have his jacket. Like, he left a bunch of things. Like, it was crazy. But 3 out of 5 of us got sick. Kaz is like, didn't have any traveled countries
internationally.
I didn't have any recollection. It was crazy. The only person that didn't get sick was our like singer. He was like, I know this makes me look really bad, but I didn't.
It wasn't me, you guys.
It wasn't me. It was really scary, and none of us like have any recollection of the night. It was really bad.
Oh my God. I've never.
But we all made it, and I didn't get internationally trafficked, so that was good.
Oh my God. Yeah. I've just fortunately never had any experience like that. Or even just drinking on my own. I've never like blacked out.
Yeah.
I can't drink enough to black out.
That's what I mean. I don't
think I'm physically
that
capable
much.
of it.
Yeah.
Well, I drank a lot back.
Yeah.
I could put it away.
Maybe
I kind of like brown out sometimes. Like I'm like, oh, I said that, or like whatever. But I've never like blacked out and like just like not remembered large chunks of a night or something. That's so scary to me.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Oh my gosh. I'm glad.
Any hoozles.
Wow.
Nightcap,
Silly
everybody.
Get yourself a nightcap. It was pretty cool. And it really, I didn't have it on today, but but I've been wearing it as a scrunchie because I mean it's kind of bunched up in the one area where like the cap is in, but I put it in my hair when I was washing my face the other night. It worked. It's not just for show.
Yeah.
I mean I got here and we went out on Broadway my only complaint, very cold. It's
so cold.
It's winter.
I know.
I'm done with winter.
What are you gonna do?
Today's Wednesday. Next Wednesday I will be in a warm country, and I'm very excited for this. One more week of winter. But that
Groundhog says.
Groundhog says 1 more week of winter. But we went out on Broadway. I got to see where Pam works. The famous JBJ's.
So fun. So good.
And my favorite place we went was the Roberts, which was, I want to learn how to fiddle. Okay. Play the fiddle. I want to be a fiddler. Yeah. Okay, came out wrong. We went to Roberts and it was like exactly what I wanted to see in Nashville. It was like honky tonk music, and there was this woman that was playing the fiddle. I have never seen that before. Like I've just never, she was like so into it. She was just like so passionate about it. She was so good at it. It was just amazing. I love like seeing people just in their element and just having the time of their life.
Yeah.
That's what she was
Yeah.
playing that, you know, like she was just joyful. And she made these funny faces while she was playing because she was just like in the music, you know.
I know she was making a lot of funny faces. Usually it's like drummers, like it's like a thing, like you like got drummer face, but
yeah,
she was going for it.
Fiddler face. It was so good. The whole band was so good. It was so fun. And we went to the Parthenon.
Yes.
I did not know this existed in Nashville.
Yes. So Nashville's whole thing a while back was that they were wanting to be the Athens of the South.
They just decided that one day. They were like, you know what? We could be
the Athens of the South. I have a vision.
Isn't there like an Athens, Georgia? Isn't that a city?
I think so. That sounds right.
They were like, fuck you, Athens, Georgia. We're the Athens.
Yeah, we're the Athens of the South. I think.
I'm pretty sure that's true. I mean, I don't know why I know that, but I just feel like that's a thing. But it was incredible. Yes. It's a giant Parthenon, and
it's an exact replica.
It's just a replica.
It's just a replica. It's outside of Atlanta. If anybody's wondering.
I knew it. I probably saw a sign to it or something. Yeah, it's in Atlanta. I've never been, but I don't know. Do they have a Parthenon? Probably not.
Probably not. Losers.
Fucking losers. Gotta go to Nashville if you want the real Athens of the South.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's just this huge Parthenon in the park. And it was huge. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
It's a full-size replica.
It's a full-size replica.
Sorry, I can't say replica any other way now after that.
Yeah.
If you know, you know.
Yeah.
If you don't know, find the episode of when we were in St. Augustine together. And they had signs everywhere that kept saying replica, and the whole time me and Pam were walking through, we just kept muttering it to ourselves.
Replica.
Just a replica. Oh my god. So there was this whole art exhibit that was inspired by the muses.
Yeah, that was cool.
That was cool. It was a photography exhibit.
Yeah, that wasn't there last time I was in there, so that was pretty cool.
And then there was some other art, and then
and then some other things.
Then the highlight of it, which I read the sign, it said this was the largest indoor statue in the United States. There's a 42-foot statue of Athena.
Yes.
Inside the Parthenon.
Yes.
In Nashville, Tennessee. I almost said Georgia.
And she's holding that like height thing that we stood next to that was talking about. She's holding Nike in her hand, and Nike is 6 feet tall.
Wow. I didn't see that, but yeah, I guess that makes sense. It looked small in her hand, but she would be like 6 feet tall. It was amazing.
It is very cool. I'll give them that.
Yeah, it is cool.
Yeah.
And then there was more replicas in this other room. Sorry, we're done. Replica. One more time. Get it off my system. So that was really cool. Yeah. And then we went and had the best burger of my whole life. I say that about every burger I eat, but that was really good.
They do have good burgers.
Shout out Sam, our server.
Shout out Sam.
Pam kept asking all of her questions in the most longest, confusing ways, I felt like. How did you asked something really funny. You asked it in a really funny way, and he was like, what? And then you were just kind of like, is it gluten-free? Like you asked it in a really drawn out funny way.
Well, because they were like, well, all of our buns can be made gluten-free. And I was like, okay, but then is every option all like, does it have anything else in it that's not gluten-free?
It was just I do this all the time. That's why I was laughing. Like you just say it in a really runaround way, like longer. And he was just, I could see him trying to follow. And I knew, because we had discussed it, I knew what she was trying to ask, but she wasn't quite like sticking the point. But we got there.
Yeah, we did it.
And what else did we do since I've been here? We did something else.
Yeah. We did.
Oh, we went to the Opryland.
Oh yeah, the Opryland Hotel. Very cool. Shout out Vicky for the recommendation.
Shout out Vicky. Exactly. I didn't know Vicky. I don't know who Vicky is. I don't know.
You do know Vicky Victoria. I know her Instagram is Vicky, but then her like name is
Vicky.
Victoria. Yeah.
Okay.
Also, Vicky Victoria, tell me, I don't know which one you prefer. Let us know.
Let us know.
Let us know.
Okay, I didn't know context. Shout out Vicky.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. I didn't look. Yes. I didn't look it up ahead of time. That's what I like to do in an ideal world when I go a new place. It's like not just know where I need to go and then not really look it up and be shocked and stunned. This place was huge.
It's huge.
It's a resort.
I drive past it all the time and I'm always like, oh, I want to go in there before I leave. But I've just never really had like a reason. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I get it.
What's the reason? What is the reason?
So it's this whole resort and so it's this beautiful, beautiful hotel. And even when we first walked in, I was like, wow, this is beautiful. It was like a beautiful hotel lobby and I was like already impressed.
Yeah.
And I had no idea what was coming. And then you walk in and it's this beautiful, like, it was giving like botanical gardens because it's all inside.
Yeah.
But there's full-size trees.
Yeah, like full trees. I was just gonna say full-size palm trees.
Yeah. And there's this like beautiful waterfall, like a full-size, not like a little mini fountain waterfall, like a full-size, like big waterfall. And I'm just like, I am starstruck. I'm like, I cannot believe what I'm seeing. That's the wrong word. I'm in awe.
Yeah.
I'm awe-inspired. And then we continue walking through and there's two more huge atriums, yeah, just like this one that they're all so impressive, so huge. One of them had a little river that a little old lady on a boat was riding around and she waved to us. It was so cute.
Yeah, they've got like a river boat ride. You take you around the whole little thing. It's really cute. I wanted to see it like during Christmas time because they do like a whole crazy like decoration for it. It looks very cool. I'll show you photos. But everyone else, you could Google it. But yeah, it's very cool. Very cool.
It was amazing. It was so beautiful. It was so fun to walk through. And then we went to Cheesecake Factory, which is one of my favorite restaurants. That was really exciting.
Yeah.
I remember when I took a girls trip to San Diego. This was January 2023, like 2 years ago, because it was right after I like put all my things in storage. I went home and then I went back to California for this weekend. And I think we went to Cheesecake Factory 3 times.
Oh my God.
It was at least twice. It was definitely more than once. We were just doing lots of stuff. And you know, when you get like decision fatigue.
Yes.
And like, we just didn't want to like pick another thing. And we were like, well, we all are really big fans of Cheesecake Factory.
I mean, it is a great place. I will say now that I have to eat gluten-free.
They gave Pam a gluten-free bun that had mold on it. Remember?
I didn't eat it.
No, she got a new one, but then it didn't look very good.
Then it wasn't, I don't know. It was fine. It just, if you're familiar with the gluten-free bun world, a lot of them fall apart very easily.
I'm learning a lot on this trip.
It crumbled.
I was kind of upset about it. I was like, how dare you give my beautiful best friend a crumbly, moldy bun? How could you do this?
I did get 2 things of fries though.
And
a free cheesecake.
You haven't eaten yet.
Yeah, it's in the fridge.
We'll get it out for the next show.
Yeah.
That was really good. We went to Sephora.
We did go to Sephora.
I only bought what I intended to. I was really proud. And
yeah, you did do good. I bought 3 things, but they were all things that I needed. I just didn't remember that I needed them until I saw them. Yeah. Which was good because then I would have come home and been like, damn it.
I recently bought 3 or 4 things from Sephora. Like I ordered them before that, so that's why I only had one because the one didn't arrive in time. But anyways, that was great. And then what did we do yesterday? Oh, we hung out with your friend.
Yes,
that was
shout
so
out
fun. Imani, a ray of sunshine.
Yes,
so sweet.
She is great.
And we went to this really fun, it was called Hawkers, and it was Asian street food.
Yeah.
And our waiter,
So weird.
so weird. When he walked up to us, we were both worried that he was about to say something weird. I mean, what he said was weird, but
Not in like a creepy way.
He was doing the runaround, saying what he needed to say the long way.
Yeah.
Just basically trying to say that I like my perfume smelled good, and he was that, but he started with, "I don't want you to think you smell bad."
I was like in the booth.
Because she was farther away.
I was farther away, so I was like on the other end of the booth, and he was standing right
and he like
next to
leads
Sadie.
with that, like, "I don't want you to think that you don't smell good," and we were like,
no,
what?
he was like, "I'm not saying anything about you because I can't smell that far."
Yeah, that's what we were like, huh?
And we were like, weird
Okay.
start. Like that's how he started.
And then basically he was just trying to say I smelled good, but I'm pretty sure he was smelling Pam's perfume because I didn't have perfume on. And so but then I was like, Sadie, don't just say thank you.
Yeah.
We don't need to have that anymore. Shut it down. I was really proud of myself because usually I can't hold that back, but I did.
It was an interesting encounter.
Oh, but it's been so fun. And today we had a sleepy day. We've been sleeping.
Very sleepy.
And working.
Yeah.
On and off. But you know,
I woke up, Sadie came back out, and I woke up with my computer on my lap. So
one of those days. I said,
just
Pam, I'm going in the room to
days.
take a 30-minute nap, and it came out like an hour and a half later. Like an hour. And I slept in this morning. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But that's what we've been up to. It's been a silly, goofy time.
Yeah.
We've been laughing and joking around a little bit. And
yeah, we watched all our movies. I was gonna say it feels like we've done a lot more than we just talked about.
Oh yeah,
but
we've been coloring.
We colored.
Okay, we watched Ice Age, obviously.
So
Pam's favorite movie. Had to watch it. That was the first movie we watched? Or no?
No, we watched Hot Frosty.
We finally watched Hot Frosty. Yeah. Wow.
What an experience. Incredible. You know, just
I'm glad I waited and we got to do it together.
I am too. I don't think I would have been able to do that by myself.
Yeah. I think it was I think it was a parody.
I think so.
I don't think there's no for real. Yeah. There was too many like well-established actors in it for that to be real. Right?
Right?
Right? Say I'm right. Say yes. That's confirmed.
Yeah.
And I think
that was interesting.
Genius because they went mega viral.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah. They got all the hype.
Yeah.
Everyone got way too quickly on board with the fact that he was a snowman.
I mean, the doctor was like, well, his temperature is 30
freezing,
degrees.
So
I believe his story that he was a snowman. I believe him. That would be me as a doctor. I'd be like, I think it's he was a snowman.
Checks out. Story checks out.
It's all adding up.
Yeah.
Everyone was just like, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a snowman? Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
That's fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then, most importantly, I finally got to see Wicked.
So good.
I think we all have to take a moment of silence for Jonathan Bailey playing Fiero. Me and Pam rewatched Dancing Through Life like 6 times. Like we did it like 3 times when it first played, like the first watch through, and then the movie got done and we went back to it and played it like at least 3 more times. And I'm like standing really close to the TV. Oh, oh my god,
so good.
And I've had that song stuck in my head since then. And you're perfect. You're perfect.
Yeah, my favorite part.
And when he dances with the little old librarian lady and like kisses her on the forehead, and then like the way he looks at her. Oh my god.
You know,
I can't believe anybody I can't believe he exists. I can't believe anybody looks like that. And I was saying, like, I can't believe the way he looks. And I don't mean like the way his appearance. I mean the way like his eyes.
Looks at people. Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah.
With a sparkle in his eye.
The chemistry that he has.
The chemistry.
With everybody.
Everybody.
Crazy.
I feel like I can't breathe.
Have you seen him on the carpet in the white outfit?
No.
Okay.
Pause.
Oh, I got it. Everywhere.
long past. Okay, just checking your phone. Okay.
This isn't the one I was thinking about, but that's one of them.
Whoa. Oh my God. Oh my God. I sure see through you guys. Zoom in. How tall is he? Let's Google how tall Jonathan Bailey is. He seems tall.
I don't know. I don't want to be upset.
You're small.
Honestly, I was looking at us sitting here. Oh my God. Also, that's another thing that we've been doing. Well, I've been doing. I think this is the one I was thinking about.
Show it to the camera.
Oh no.
Should we rebrand the podcast to Jonathan
Bailey fan page? Club?
And we all just drool over
this
photos
is kind of the
him.
one I was thinking of too. In the white.
Looks good in everything.
He really does look good in everything. Good for him, you know?
Good for him.
Good for him.
Oh my God. So obsessed with him. Also, I've been obsessed with the new Bad Bunny album.
Oh, he's a Taurus.
Oh.
Oh, he's 5'11".
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. 5'11".
That's good
fine.
for me.
It's not great for me, but also he's gay, but but my delusional energy is if we met,
yeah,
he might could reconsider. He'd be like, maybe I'm a little bi. I'd be like, me too, Jonathan, me too.
I was gonna say maybe we could just be really good friends.
I want to kiss him.
Yeah.
Well, I just want him to look at me like that. We don't have to like make out kiss. I mean, I'll like a kiss on the forehead, like he gave that librarian.
Yeah.
If I had like a Make-A-Witch, if I was dying, I'd say I would like Jonathan Bailey to come and kiss me on the forehead. Give me a little spin.
Terrible. Another really cool thing that happened is that Sadie has reached all the tall cabinets.
Oh yeah, being like, Sadie, when you have a minute, could you come here? And it's like, can you get that? Can you get that?
I haven't had to break the stool out once.
And every time she goes like this, she's looking up, she goes, wow. In the most genuine, sweet voice. I wish I would think of recording it.
There's this, like, I keep all like the tall like jars that I don't really use all the time. No stool, just reached up. It was amazing.
It really does make me appreciate and remember it's great to be tall.
Yeah.
Because when I was little, I really didn't like being tall.
Yeah.
I've liked it in adulthood, but I was just a giant freak when I was
I think like the other side, like I've always been so tiny and I feel like no one takes me seriously.
Yeah.
Because they're always like,
my other best friend that's also like, I think you guys are around the same height. She said that before. She's like, I just feel like nobody takes me seriously.
Yeah. Because they just, sorry guys. They just like see like a little person, like small child.
Yeah. Yeah, I never thought of that. I don't know if people take me seriously for being tall, but they can see me, I guess, coming from far away. That's different. They hate to see me coming. And they can start seeing me from really far away. I was
gonna say they can see you coming. I just surprise them. Wait, you know in The Office, that episode where Angela comes up? And that was real.
He was really like,
he's like, whoa.
What the fuck? It's like, oh fuck.
Like that.
Yeah. You can sneak around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways.
What's we been? Oh, we watched High School Musical.
Oh, we did watch High School Musical.
Which is actually it's crazy. I did watch it like a couple years ago, not that long ago, I feel like. But a lot of times I turn stuff on like that. I don't really like watch like I'm doing art or something. It's crazy to watch stuff when you were little. Like we were talking about like when you were little, like when that came out, we were all so crazy over Zac Efron. He's so hot. Oh my God. And this thing that stood out to me the most was just the hair he has.
The hair.
And like that time period when all the boys had the shaggy hair. And it was just so crazy. And I was just like, oh my God. I mean, obviously he's like a cutie in it, but like we were like, oh, he's so sexy.
Yeah, we loved it.
He's not. He's
not in that.
In the High School Musical. He is. Yeah, he is.
In real life.
He's like 5'7" or 5'8".
Yeah.
still love him, but I'm taller than him. So sorry, Zach. As if I met him and he was
sorry,
Zach.
He was like,
hey girl, and I'd be like, oh.
No thanks.
Oh no thanks. Yeah, right. I'd make out with him in a heartbeat, please.
Did you watch his show, the what's it called, like Down to Earth or something like that?
No.
You might actually like it.
Oh, is it like he travels around? Yeah.
And he goes to all the like cool places and he like learns all the things.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I like it.
But I did have one of those. Do you get like, I believe the term for it is limerence. Like really painful crushes on celebrities and you're like completely convinced you would be in love if you met.
Yes.
I had one of those on Zach.
Taron Egerton, if you ever see this, I am available.
I don't know.
Call me up. Have you ever seen The Kingsman?
Oh, you were talking about this actor the other day, but will you?
Yeah, I'll show you.
Please.
Whoa. Sorry, I just got a notification on Ring because you know how they have like the neighborhood thing. This person just said, $2,900 water bill. Has this happened to anyone else? We normally have an average of $70.
Yeah, that feels like it.
That's crazy.
Someone put a comma on there.
Yeah,
definitely call.
Okay. He's Welsh from that like really crazy long town that's like this many letters. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Nope. But I love that.
Okay. Taron Egerton.
Oh, I know what that is. Yes. Yeah. Oh God, gorgeous.
So cute.
Call us. Maybe we just have a hot guy fan club.
He also played Elton
Once a month
John.
We'll have who are the hottest guys right now?
Who's everybody hopelessly in love with this month?
Limerence over this month.
I saw him on Raya once. I was like, this is my moment. No one ever liked me back. I stopped using Raya. I was like, why am I paying $20 a month to find out nobody likes me back?
I've never had Raya. I've never had Raya. I've never had Hinge.
It's the bad place.
I already date too much, so I don't. It's too much for me.
Yeah.
I'm already doing too much.
It's a scary place.
Yeah.
But also the thing with it is that they want you to pay for it. Yeah. So they hide all the really pretty people behind the paywall.
I would be behind the paywall.
Exactly.
Just kidding. But you are. That's why you got no matches.
Yeah.
Because you're behind the paywall. The extra expensive paywall.
Exactly.
There's nobody could afford it.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
You can't afford me.
Not even that guy. Whatever. Forgot his name already.
Taron Egerton.
Not even Taron Egerton. Did I ever tell you the story of my why I deleted Tinder?
No.
Okay, this is a great story. Let me tell you. So the last time I was on it, the only dating app I think I had Bumble briefly, but I never used it. So the only dating app I ever used was Tinder. And I haven't been on any dating app since 2018, I think.
Okay.
I never had it once. I had it in Santa Barbara. And then once I moved it was shortly before I moved that I deleted it. So I had great experiences. The people that this was before I was into intuition or whatever, but I feel like I had pretty good intuition.
Honestly,
on it.
In LA it was better.
Yeah. I never used it in LA, only Santa Barbara. But
yeah.
Because I had this experience and I was like, fuck this, I'm not doing this anymore. And then I moved to LA and I probably would have gotten it again, but I met Craig immediately when we started dating. But okay. So I always had good experiences on it, met great people, went on fun dates. I met a boyfriend on it before. But so I matched with this guy on there and he is so funny. We have the best banter. I'm so excited. And he's really cute in his photos.
Oh no.
Yeah. And I mean, I'm sending screenshots to my friends of our conversations because they're just nonsense. That's how me and my childhood besties will talk to each other. We'll just go on these tangents of it's not even a real conversation. It's just silliness, pure chaotic, nothing. You're just laughing. So goofy. And this guy is so good at this, just keeping the joke going. And I'm like, I've met my soulmate. This is so funny. I'm laughing so much. And everything's great. And we talked for about a week. And then he's like, yeah, like, let's go on a date or whatever. I'll take you out to dinner. So I was like, cool. And he offers to pick me up, which I know I need to stop being picked up by strangers. That's not what we're talking about right now. But anyways, because we were going to a restaurant down the street from me, whatever. So I was like, okay, great. Okay, the picture that he was using was him, but it had to have been from like, it could have been a couple years. But this man was, and I don't like super fit, skinny boys or anything, but this man was like so unhealthy, gigantic. Like, like just like I like my jaw dropped. I was like catfished. Like he was using old photos. And I like a little meat on my man, but it was it was crazy. Like he was really unhealthy. Like really, really unhealthy. He's picked me up. So we go on this date. And it's so sad because it's super fun, but I'm just like, you've lied to me.
You lied to me.
Like I have to emphasize it's like so extreme, you know, like it's really not okay the way he represents himself because it's extreme.
Yeah.
And I like and I just kind of got in my I was like, just have fun, just like have fun dinner, laugh, joke around, whatever. But I was so sad then because I was just like, this isn't gonna work, you know?
Yeah. Because you started with a lie.
Yeah. And I understand, but like, what did he think was gonna happen?
Yeah.
He picked me up and looked completely
different.
Yeah. Like, yeah, okay,
no,
a little
bit. That's why
bit,
you gotta search on the Instagram. You gotta find them.
I think I had tried because I think my intuition kind of told me because I remember being really nervous about meeting him. Like I was like, I don't know. I just like I felt like it was like too good to be true or something. And then it was. And I was just like, oh, fuck these. I had deleted Tinder and I never re-downloaded it after that. But that's because I haven't had boyfriends ever since. No, I mean I had one immediately when I went to LA and then I've been traveling after that. So but yeah, it was crazy. I was like, oh, hello. Couldn't recognize him. Like could have walked past him on the street and wouldn't have known it was him. But it was.
Yeah.
But he had clearly used a picture from like 10 years prior or something. Yeah. And I was like, wow. So that's the story of when I got catfished.
Oh my
kind
God.
of. Like it was the person, but it wasn't.
Yeah.
And I never went back on a dating app after that.
Honestly, I just kind of use it as like a game at this point.
Yeah.
The only date I ever went on from a dating app was when I first moved to LA. When I first moved to LA, and the only person I knew was my cousin.
Yeah.
And then like the day I got there, like my mom helped move me out, and like the day she left was like the same day that my cousin left town. And I was like, what do you mean? What do you mean? You're out of town. What am I supposed to do for a week?
What do you mean? That's by myself. When I first moved to LA. My friend I moved into, but that's how I met Craig because I went out by myself to a show.
And then so I went on the date with this kid who like he played for the Galaxy and that was fun. But then I was like, okay, cool, like this was fun, you're cute. But I literally got here like 5 days ago. Like, can you like just give me a couple weeks so that I could like finish moving in, start my job, and then like kind of get myself settled, and then like I'm gonna text you in like 2 weeks. Fast forward 6 months, this man was still texting me every other day. I was like, you have to leave me alone. Like, I was like, you ruined your own chances because you couldn't even just like let me like get settled. Like he would not leave me alone. And I was like, you're annoying. So now his name is just a soccer ball in my phone. I don't remember what his real name is. But
that's funny.
Oh my God, it was crazy.
Yeah. I love going on my friends. I've told you that. I love going on my friends' hinges. I don't like not have it now for any reason other than like, I don't know. I mean, I know people go on dating apps when they're traveling. I don't know. People walk up to me on the street. I just haven't gotten bored enough. Like I'm just like had stuff to do. I mean, obviously I was dating a hot guy for a while in Bali. And I don't know, I'm like, now I'm kind of dating somebody, so I'm like, I'm good. I don't know. I got enough going on.
Yeah.
Boys really distract me, so I just gotta stay focused. You know, dating app is another thing to scroll on for me. I'd be on there all the time flirting with everybody.
I feel like that's the thing. Like maybe old dating apps because they didn't hide everybody behind a paywall.
Yeah, I also
now
haven't been on
like,
them since that. So
you're just like, oh my
yeah,
God.
I wouldn't want to pay for them.
No.
That's crazy. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Just put ads.
Honestly, every like 4 swipes.
Yeah, just like make me watch an ad.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It's crazy.
Wow.
I remember there was one day we were in, like when I was in LA, like my whole like core group of friends was like just all gay guys. And they were like, why don't you just like try the dating apps? And I was like, here, you look. And all of them sat in horror.
Yeah.
I just remember all of their faces going like this. Oh. And they were like, I have a very distinct memory of my friend Ryan. Oh no, you didn't actually end up meeting Ryan.
Yeah.
But he just goes, straight Tinder is terrible. He was like, this is horrible.
Horrible.
But
do you have any funny dating app or dating stories? Let us know.
Let us know.
That'll be our new segment.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We could do that for like February. Like,
yeah, that'd be a good episode.
Like, I don't know, like magic around
witchy
kind of thing.
Yeah.
Have to flush that idea out first.
We gotta flush that out. Love
anyways,
stuff.
I just realized my mug matches my outfit.
Mine doesn't, but I like that yours does. Gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
Gorgeous. Well,
I don't know how the lipstick got all the way over here though.
It's really just going all around.
Going around town.
Let's talk about
Aquarius season.
That was really good.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
Really good.
We're waiting for a record deal whenever you guys are ready.
We're ready. Did anybody hear that here in Nashville?
We're soaring,
flying, dancing through life. It's a remix.
It's a remix. Okay, Aquarius season. So crazy.
Tell me about it, Pam.
Sorry, I almost started quoting more movies. Okay, I have to say it because you said tell me about it, Pam, and it made me want to go. Tell me about it, stud.
Tell me about it, stud.
One time I dressed up as Sandy for Halloween and I didn't have time to eat dinner beforehand, so I brought a bag of popcorn with me to the party.
You love popcorn.
I do love popcorn.
It's
a great snack.
2 things. Ice age
and popcorn.
She's like the little squirrel with the acorn. That's her. And when he holds it, he finally like gets it, and then he's like holding it, trying to melt it over the fire, and then it pops into popcorn. Except
honestly,
Pam would be excited.
Yeah.
He's disappointed, but Pam would be happy.
But you laughed a lot.
I love Ice Age.
It's so funny.
I'm projecting.
Very quotable.
It's actually my favorite movie. It is really good.
It's just so quotable.
I hadn't watched it in forever. It's a really, really good movie.
It is a good movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've been.
It's so like it's crazy watching High School Musical and then like and Ice Age and how different like Ice Age holds up
so much. You know what else holds up forever and ever? We watched Hercules.
Oh, we did watch
because
Hercules.
After we went to the Parthenon, we were feeling the Greek mythology vibes. We were like, dude, we're in fucking Athens right now. What is this, Greece? And we watched Hercules, and it was so good.
Yeah.
So good.
It is so good. I like watch Hercules kind of regularly though. So
Pam loves 3 things. Ice Age, popcorn, and Hercules.
Yeah.
Okay. Aquarius season.
Aquarius season. Aquarius season starts January 19th, sometimes the 20th, depending on the year and just like the timing that the sun moves. And it runs until I think February 18th is the date. It's the 11th sign in the zodiac. It's rules the 11th house. It's represented by the water bearer. So in like Greek mythology, I can never say his name correctly. So it's like Ganymede. Sorry,
I don't know
if I say that
Shout
wrong.
out Ganymede.
But he's like, I'm pretty sure he's like a mortal that Zeus was like, I like that one.
He's a real one.
I like that one. And he like brought him up to Olympus to be like the water bearer to like the gods. And he was like, okay, guess this is my new job.
I know that.
So that's that. And it rules the 11th house of friendship, of innovation, of community, of humanitarianism. Very cool, fun things. I'm so used to everything being on my computer. I'm like,
I know, I have it, yeah. I think like Aquarius has fun weirdo vibes.
It does have fun weirdo vibes.
And I think like what I think of like in terms of like what I tend to want to like focus on for myself during Aquarius season is like sort of I guess like the mantra or the affirmation of like what's best for the collective is like me being the most me possible. Like there's like the individuality aspect of it of like being true to you even if that's unconventional, and then that like that is actually the best way to serve the collective, not trying to fit in, not trying to live by society's rules, you know, like the age of Aquarius is about like rebellion and innovation and, you know, so I feel like that's like always my mantra that I think of is like, okay, what's best for everyone is what's best for me, and what's best for me is to be myself, not try to like fit in or like hide behind like what I'm supposed to be or do.
Exactly. So it's a very like we over me season in the sense of like you know, how can I serve the community and that, but like doing that, what you were just saying is like a great way to do that. And so it's like weirdo energy because modern rulership of Aquarius is Uranus, which is the planet of like unexpected and like kind of change and like kind of weirdness, because Uranus spins on its side instead of like this. It spins like on its side like this. So it's just kind of like a weirdo planet.
Weird vibes.
And traditional or like, you know, ancient rulership was Saturn, which is where like a lot of Aquarians are like kind of like they do have like a structured, they're very like, I don't know how to explain it. They're kind of like unconventionally conventional. Does that make sense? So it's kind of like Uranus brings the like whimsical, unpredictable, innovative, unconventional energy to Saturn of being like objective and structured. And like things like that in society and like the systems to society. Because Aquarius is very like community centered and innovative in a way that's like, how can we further society? How can we like further our community and like kind of like be the best that we could be?
Love.
Very cool.
I think one of my siblings is an Aquarius, then one of my best friends is an Aquarius. And I do think like when I think about them, like they're both like in their own specific ways, like sort of like disciplined in like a specific area of their like different things. But like and sort of like one of them is very, very creative, very, very and very, very successful in a creative capacity. And then like my sibling that's like that, like not necessarily in an artistic creative way, but I don't know, just like the discipline, but in like sort of like about unconventional, out of the box type of things.
So what's really cool also about Aquarians, oh, you're so close. I can't reach. Oh, there you go. um and like Aquarius risings, Aquarius moons, Aquarius suns, they like none of them will ever be the same. Like they're all like the same in the sense that they're not at all. Everyone is different.
Fun, weird, interesting people.
So it's very, very cool. And it's a really great time because Aquarius is like a very humanitarian, community centered sign. It's a really good time like to get involved in your community, to find ways that you can help, like what can and again, like also what Sadie said, like how can I I think Aline, who we did an episode with, I can't remember what episode number it is, but
really good episode,
really great episode about the energy of 2025. She just posted about how you like the most selfish thing you can do is not be yourself.
Like try to fit in.
And like not share. Like your gifts, your talent, your fill in the blank with the world.
I agree. And it's scary.
Yes.
But I think that's like, I a lot of the work I do with my private clients specifically, I've been doing this Freedom Fast Track one-on-one program lately, and we work through like fear, guilt, shame, need for approval for others, which can really tie into this season. And a big thing that comes up is just like like you're not only doing a disservice to yourself by like hiding who you are and like not going after the things you want, but like it's a disservice to all the people that you could be, not even like helping directly, like I don't know, for instance, like we are readers and coaches and whatever. So like, there's the people that we would miss out on helping directly, but also the people that just witness us like going after what we want to do and get inspired by that. Like there's sort of like infinite like butterfly effect, right? Like who can you, it's so not about us.
Like I literally didn't know that this was an option until I saw Sadie being a traveling witch, and I was like,
and I cannot emphasize enough how scared and timid and shy and what all the things I used to be, and it was like super scary and uncomfortable to start posting on the internet and do all the things. And so imagine if I had just like been like, it's not for me, and like at this point, that was years and years ago, it seems so far away, but like I mean, really. And so then that's a direct example. Then, Pam maybe would have seen someone else doing it, but still, like,
but then it could have been years from now. And I know like people have messaged me to be like, I didn't know this was the thing. And I'm like, from me? Like, like you're just like, wait, from me?
So anything that like and it doesn't have to be like posting on the internet or starting a business, but just whatever it is on your heart, like that feels scary or not for you, quote, or like, like that kind of thing is for other people, not for me, or what would people think? And it's like,
sorry, I cleared my throat in the middle of your really nice thing to say. But that could literally be like wearing the outfits that you want. Like as simple as that. Cutting your hair a certain way.
Literally. I think that would like, I feel like, because I love dressing up. I love putting like a million pieces of jewelry on, and I love clothes. Like I love styling, whatever. And that is something that like I found my sense of and felt more emboldened. Not that I dressed that crazy, but felt more emboldened by seeing like other like women do it on the internet, I'm being like, oh yeah, like I want to do that in my way, but like yeah, like I want to wear things that clash, or I want to, whatever. Like I want to wear weird outfits. I want to do this.
Yeah.
I want to be me. So I feel like that I got that permission from people I saw on the internet. I got the quote permission to start my business from people, other women I saw do that on the internet in their different ways. But like, yeah, like that's all from witnessing other people
Yeah.
do scary things and bold things and innovative things.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, your most weird out there ideas, like that's the stuff that's going to make you stand out, shine, have the most impact too, I think. I think that's
Yeah.
another thing of like in a world where there's lots of like the trending audio, the trending whatever, the templates, the whatever. And I am speaking to social media, but that's not everyone creates on there. I get
No,
that.
but that is
But
also a really big Aquarius.
like
Like
technology,
they rule with
right?
technology. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like in a world where everyone's kind of trying to keep up with trends, like the way to stand out now, I feel like, is to just be totally wacky and out there
Yeah.
because everyone's kind of, you know, trying to keep up with the Joneses so much.
Yeah.
And so being your like weird, wonderful self is like gonna get you the farther. And like have the most impact.
Yeah. And Aquarius season is like the perfect time to be weird, to try new things,
Mm-hmm.
to like kind of break from tradition. Um, and like kind of like rebel against, that's kind of like the label like a lot of Aquarians get is like, oh, rebel, rebel, rebel
Mm-hmm.
yell, rebel yell. But like taking this time to kind of, even if it's just like rebelling against yourself
Mm-hmm.
and like the constrictions you put on yourself, but just kind of like, even if it's just something as small as like putting a different ring on.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Just like you could take your baby, like you don't have to like change everything and
Shave your head.
yeah, one whole 180. Like that could be really scary. I mean, any kind of change can be really scary. Like you don't have to just like go for it. I mean, if you can, go for it, go for it. You get the point that I'm trying
Yeah.
to make. Like even just like little things that you can do to start, like I guess rebelling against tradition, to be able to be more authentically you
Mm-hmm.
is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. I think too, like this season, this energy is a good time to like the if you did set goals for the new
Mm,
year, like to call on like the inspiration of like how might this happen in an unexpected way, or like call on your intuition or your guides or whatever to open up and be like, show me the next step, and
mm-hmm.
sort of let go of expectation of what you think that's going to look like,
Yeah.
if you know what I mean. Because I think a lot of times we can block ourselves by being like, oh well, other people that I've seen be successful at XYZ have followed this specific step by step, and that could work for us, or there could be a faster, more efficient, or more fulfilling way that we're not seeing. And so I think this is a fun energy to be in, to sort of like invite in the inspiration, the downloads of
Yes.
like, what am I not seeing? What's a way to pursue this that's different,
Different.
unconventional, hasn't been done before? um because it is sort of, yeah, it's
Yeah.
like it's the innovation and the um yeah, the like the
Yes.
fresh out of the box, um letting go of expectation type of energy of how this is supposed to look.
Yes. Exactly. Yeah.
It's also a good time if you've been manifesting like community,
Uh-huh.
or if you do have goals that you felt stuck on, maybe it's time to like, and like manifest community in some way. Like maybe you're gonna find that inspiration or your answers like through networking, but
Yes.
like go take a class, do things like put yourself in space, surround yourself with people that maybe have more aligned like values, points of view, or stretch you. Like
Yeah.
maybe you feel like, oh, I want to be a part of that group, but I don't know if I belong there yet. That kind of like lift you up, like
Yes.
make you a little nervous, excite you, right? Like they say that like we're the sum of the five people we spend the most time with. So maybe it's time to like explore like other like networks, collectives, communities to like encourage you to sort of like expand out of your comfort zone. Like people
Yeah.
doing things, the people that you look at and you're like, oh, I wish I could do things like
Yeah.
that. Like go find, and it can be playing their podcast that counts, but like
Yeah.
if you can find spaces in your town, in your area, like to like actually go be in that. Like I feel like this season is a good time to like initiate those kinds
Yes.
of things. Obviously we
Thank
can do
you.
that all the
Yeah.
time, but
I wanted to say that, and I'm realizing that I fell asleep while typing that. So,
we had a sleepy girl day too.
but yeah, no, all of that is really great. It's also a really good time to like build up your social calendar. I didn't mean
Mm.
to say also because that is what you were saying. I meant like it is a really good time to build up your social calendar. Like
Mm-hmm.
be more social because the Aquarius is like a very social sign.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so anything where you're like, I want to, even if it is just hanging out with your friends that you currently have, which is a great thing to do anyway.
Yeah.
But like if you're like, dang, we haven't really hung out a whole lot, like this is the
Yeah.
season to be like, okay, like let's get something on the calendar.
Yeah.
Let's try, even if it's all of you guys trying something new.
Mm-hmm.
Because sometimes it's easier to do things with a buddy.
Yeah.
If you're like, hey, I kind of want to try this weird new thing, do you want to come with me?
Mm-hmm.
And if they say no, that's also fine. Then go do it by yourself.
Yes. Love that. Love that.
Love it.
Go, yeah, hang out with your friends you already have, make a new friend, reflect on. I think like I this is one of my biggest things that I used to that was like a big piece of the beginning of my spiritual journey was like because I was the kind of person like when I would like find a new boyfriend, like I loved everything they loved. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
That's
Yeah.
I was like, there's like a new girl arc where Cece like when she gets a boyfriend, she like
Yeah. Yeah.
she's like suddenly wearing a cowboy hat because
Yeah.
he's a cowboy. Like that
Yeah.
was I totally related to that. Because it to
They
me
do that
it
in
was
How I Met
like,
Your Mother too.
oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. So it's like trying to be more like I don't know, like appeasing to somebody or like trying to, yeah, like you're like, you really want them to like you or
Yeah.
something. Um, so 555 right now. Um, so what I would journal on a lot, because I just felt like I didn't know myself at all. And I was
Mm.
obsessed with like my purpose. And how can you know your purpose if you don't even know who you are and what you
Yeah. And
like?
you're
Because
trying to
I was
be
like, I
somebody
just like
else. Yeah.
whatever whoever I'm dating likes. Um, so I would reflect on things like who am I when I'm not trying to please anyone,
Yeah.
or who am I when I'm not trying to be validated by somebody
Yes.
else.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's very Aquarius vibes.
Yeah. Very Aquarius vibes. Very, because they're very like, whatever. Like me or don't.
Mm-hmm.
This is who I am.
Yeah.
This is real. This is me.
This is me.
I'm exactly who I'm supposed to be. Ah! Sorry, guys, I keep dropping you.
Sorry, I keep dropping you.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm trying to
I
look
know
at what my notes.
I don't know what other notes I have. Um, but yeah, I don't know. It's really just like a good time to be weird.
It's a great time to be weird.
Good. I mean, it's always a good time
It's
to be
always
weird,
a good time.
but this is a good time to start being weird.
Weirder. I think what we could all commit to this Aquarius season is
being weirder.
Even weirder.
Yeah. And like embracing like just like really whimsical things.
Yeah. It's so fun.
Yeah.
Weird.
It is fun to be. I mean, yeah.
So
I used to get bullied for it for a lot of the time.
Yeah. I used to just
look at me now.
Look at me now. Who would have thought?
Who would have thunk?
Who would have thunk? It's so fun.
Yeah.
To be silly, goofy, weird. So let's all right now commit to this together.
Everybody hands in.
Weirdos on 3.
Wow, your hands are so soft.
2, 3. Weirdos. I've been using beef tallow.
Really?
Yeah.
I just saw this on TikTok recently.
I started. Are we done with Aquarius season? Because I have some TikTok recommendations for you. Before it gets banned, everybody write this down. No, actually, it's not just TikTok recommendations. But I did get beef tallow, not from TikTok. I got it from Amazon. But I got it for my face, but I obviously rubbed the rest of it into my hands, and I do feel like my hands have gotten softer. Feel the tops.
Wow.
You have soft hands.
Thank you.
Anyways. Sorry, y'all had to watch that. But really quick, I'll tell you guys something.
Okay,
I've been using beef tallow, and I found that one of my intentions for the new year is to fucking figure out my skin, because it drives me crazy, because I break out a lot. And I break out the most when I'm like in my ovulation phase for some reason. I know most people break out on their periods. Clear, beautiful skin, like perfect. But when I'm feeling sexy and my skin's a pizza pie,
the universe was like, she's too hot. We gotta take her down.
We cannot have her feeling herself that much. That's probably a good call, because I am feral when I'm ovulating. But so one thing, I mean, for literal years, I've always had it as an adult. So I've tried like so much topical stuff, but I did realize like a few years ago that it's more of an internal issue. Obviously, I have hormonal acne, so obviously it's internal. It doesn't matter that much what I put on my face. But so I heard about, I looked it up on TikTok, and I found black seed oil, which is good for on your skin, but it's also good for like taking it.
Yeah.
So in the morning, I like put some drops under my tongue. It does not taste very good. It's a little spicy. But
spicy.
Yeah, it's got kind of like a weird, it's not spicy like a pepper. It's spicy, like it's just like, it's got icky, like a weird kick to it. Yeah. I think it's like cumin or something. That's not right.
Cumin.
Comment. No, I'm sorry.
Wait, like a new girl when her dad is getting married again to Ashley, the one from their high school that's like in her grade. Yeah. And then she steals her phone. She's like, cumin? What is he cooking?
What is he cooking? I think it's something like that. That's probably wrong. Anyways, I got organic black seed oil on Amazon. You gotta get the pure stuff. It's not mixed with anything. Yeah. I put 10 drops of it under my tongue in the morning, and I let it sit there, and you don't really taste it if it's under the tongue, and you absorb stuff faster. Because when I was little, I was only given homeopathic medicine, and it always goes under the tongue. Then you don't really taste it, and then I let it sit there while I'm making coffee, and then I like swig it, the rest of it down with water. But anyways, I started drinking it, and then I put it on my face at night. Ooh. And then I seal it in with the beef tallow, which I don't think you necessarily need both, but I've been in winter, so it's so dry. I have very dry skin. So I probably, once I go back I'm going to Columbia, I probably won't need to do like both at night. I'll do one or the other, but big fan of both.
Big fan.
I am breaking out a little bit right now, but not as bad as normal. Doesn't look bad so far. There's blur on the Zoom, but I have some stuff healing over here, and I'm a picker, and I'm trying to also stop picking. Yeah. That's not been successful so far.
We need to do our nails.
Yeah, I need to wear press-ons, honestly, because that's the best way to.
Shout out Glamnetic. If you would like to sponsor us, we would also.
It's not sponsored by Glamnetic, but we would like it to be.
Yeah, those are the best ones I've found. They stay on for like 2 weeks. Yeah, and they're like hard because some press-ons are like flimsy.
I haven't used them forever. I can't remember the ones I used. I don't think they were Glamnetic. I liked them, but I feel like I didn't take care of them correctly. Like I would just rip them off once, and then my nails got damaged. Yeah, but that was on me.
That's on me.
That's on me. But when I have my nails done with like Gel X or acrylic or press-ons, then I can't pick at it. Yeah. So, oh no, I need to get my nails done. Shoot. Anyways, really into beef tallow and black seed oil. Oh, and frankincense.
Really? On your skin? I have a bunch of frankincense in the
for your skin
room.
And I have a frankincense. And I just have pure frankincense oil, and I drop a couple drops into the black seed oil for but don't eat that. No. I eat the black seed oil, not the frankincense. Don't eat the frankincense. Okay. Any more Aquarius stuff? I went on that tangent. I got really excited.
I don't think so.
All right, see you later. Just kidding.
Aquarius. Okay, so while Aquarius is actually, this kind of ties into what you were saying before. They are very like, it is a very like community, humanitarian centered sign, but they are, most Aquarians that you'll meet are very, very independent.
Yeah. And I think they want to like stand out from the collective.
So that is like that's a big thing too, to like honor your independence this season. I mean, always, but like, it's a good time to start. Yeah. To start doing that.
Or like expand into it even more.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like be weird and unique and focus on like your individuality and what makes you different with because I think a lot of times too, like it feels, these are things I hear from clients, and some of these things what I've felt in the past too, where it can feel like selfish to like take up space, or like that, like who am I to do that, or who am I to think that like I can have a positive impact, or it matters what I do or say. Like there's a lot of like, who am I with that? And so just shifting into, this is a great time for that, just like grounding into that belief, creating that new belief if it's not there, of like what's best for everyone is to be as me as possible.
Yes. Period.
That's it.
That's all, folks.
So our homework is to go be weird.
Be weird. And tell us how you're being weird, but not in like a weird way. Don't be weird.
You know weird. You know what I mean. Tell us. That would be a good journaling prompt. Like, how can I be like weird and whimsical?
Yeah, that's my thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Be weird and whimsical this Aquarius season.
Yeah.
And how can that just be just so fun, and invite yourself to step out of your comfort zone a little bit. Let your freak flag fly. Freak flag. Wow, the R slipped into every word.
Freak flag.
Fry. Freak flag fly.
Yeah.
Your Zoom doesn't make the thumbs pop up.
No, it does. Remember, this was a whole thing.
Well, it's not doing it right now.
I know.
Sometimes in my client calls, we'll be talking about something.
Remember I was talking about.
Oh, that happened to you with your therapist?
No.
Or someone else. Or no, you in a reading you did?
It was one of my like full moon lives, I think.
Oh.
And we were talking about something like really serious.
Yeah. And I was like, talking about, we're like visiting a childhood memory that was traumatic, and the thumbs up flies up or something. And I'm like,
the worst is like when the fireworks start and you're like, wait a minute.
You're like, no. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Giggly witches. Let us know how you're going to be really weird this Aquarius season. Yes, go.
Class participation. If anybody knows what this is from.
Oh, I forgot. Oh. Go.
Yeah. If anybody knows what this is from, please tell us.
Yeah.
Because we cannot remember. We can't figure it out. I was going to ask. But it's in an Australian accent, so I'm going to butcher it.
Okay.
But it's literally a clip, and I feel like I can hear the whole thing, and I just don't know what it's from, but he just goes, I like it a lot.
I like it a lot.
I like it a lot. And then he says a bunch of other random things
after. It's not Australian, it's adjacent. It's like something, there's an accent.
Yeah.
And we both remember this.
It's very vivid memory that I have.
Is it from a movie or a show?
Or like TikTok.
I feel like this is from my childhood. I feel like this goes back.
Really?
I feel like I've always said this. I feel like that could be wrong, but
we need your help.
We need you, giggly witches. to tell us what the fuck that is from.
Yeah.
It's pissing us off. It's pissing me off.
Anyways, that's
it. Love it. Giggly Witches, you can tune in on Apple, Spotify, and YouTube. You can find us at Giggly Witches on Instagram and TikTok. I saw that they might be extending again another 270 days. So not that we've posted on there in a while, but we're there. We're pretty bad about posting. But thank you for tuning in. Leave a review if you're on Apple or Spotify. Make sure you're subscribed wherever you like to listen.
Yeah.
And we love to hear from you. So if you have requests for topics or silly, goofy stories to share with us related to things we've chatted about on the pod, or I don't know, if you got some inspiration that helped you in some way, it means the world to us to hear from you. We love it. We like it. We like it a lot.
We like it. We like it a lot.
You can find me, Sadie, at I am Sadie Olson on Instagram and TikTok. I also am on YouTube, Magic with Sadie, where you'll find some great guided tapping videos, a couple fun masterclasses and meditations. Right now, I'm signing up Freedom Fast Track private clients for February. So this is a 4-session intensive. So we meet 4 weeks in a row and we clear your fear, guilt, shame, and need for approval. It's pretty amazing.
Slay.
The things that we get into, we go very deep, and it's really incredible. So if that's something that interests you, send me a DM. I don't have a sales page or anything for this. I've just been like chatting with y'all and signing you up. But send me a DM, or even better, because sometimes I'm not good at keeping up with my DMs. Email me hello@iamsadieolson.com. And I have a free scripting guide, and I'm doing love readings right now, but I also have my classic readings available, as well as the weekend before Valentine's Day, I'm going to hold a fun, like I'm calling it a retreat. It's going to be a virtual love retreat. We're going to kick it off with day 1, a cord cutting ritual. Day 2, we're going to do an amazing heart healing session. And then day 3, we're going to cast a love spell over ourselves and our entire life. It's super fun. And it's included if you're in the Hot Witch Scripting Club, my membership, or right now it's only $33 to join, but every Friday leading up to it, I'm going to be increasing the price just a little bit. So sign up
now.
so fun now. It's gonna be really powerful and just a great way to like enjoy love season. And it's great whether you are in a partnership or you're single, you don't want to date, or you're trying to get back out there. It's great for all of those things because it's really focused on the power of like expanding the love within ourselves and really like upgrading our magnetism to attract not only a person but opportunities and luck and yeah, maybe a partner if that's what you're going for. But it's really about just like activating the power of love magic in all facets of our lives. It's gonna be super fun.
Love that.
Come join us. Okay. What about you, Pam?
I am Velvet Snake Oracle on TikTok and Instagram. You can sign up for my newsletter and you'll get like fun weekly readings that I'll share. I'm trying to be better at it. And just like astrology updates, tarot updates, things like that. I have a tarot freebie that you can use to learn how to read tarot for yourself. I've heard a lot of fun things about that, so that's kind of cool.
It's really good. I remember when you first made it, and I was like, I read tarot professionally, but I loved the guide. Like it's fun to, everyone like sees tarot and experiences it a little bit differently. And I feel like the way Pam organized it was like really, it scratched my brain in the right way.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? It really just like, it just like the way you laid it out was, it just like made it felt simplified and really, really good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And then I'm getting much, much closer to offering some really cool things and
fireworks.
And if you are part of my newsletter, if you sign up for my newsletter, you'll get first dibs, first hearing about all of that stuff. So
woohoo,
that's
get
it.
in there.
Get in there. And you'll be saying, I like it. I like it a lot.
I like it. Thanks.
That's it.
See you next
See you next time. We'll talk to you again.